Be very heavy and very loose, that's right. And as it just goes there now, I'd like you to imagine that on the back of that hand, I'm going to place a very heavy pile of leather-bound library books. Once again, that hand pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, getting heavier and heavier, sinking down towards the bench, towards the desk just below it. And as it gets heavier and heavier and heavier, as the heavier it gets, the heavier it feels. The heavier it feels, the more it sinks downwards towards the desk. And the more it sinks, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you become, sinking, relaxing, and drifting gently down deeper. That's wonderful. Now, in just a second, that hand is going to touch the table. The very second you feel it touch the table, touch the desk, you'll instantly feel yourself relaxing more and more, more and more. You can sit upright in your chair, but you relax more and more and more and more as it sinks down more and more, more and more. More and more. And as it sticks to the table, just imagine you can really feel your hand sticking to the table. Every part of your hand that touches that table is sticking firm and fast to the table, sticking down tight, locking down tight, sticking down to that table. Really imagine that someone's pasting the world's strongest glue, the world's strongest cement over every one of your fingers and knuckles, over the back of your hand, over the palm of your hand, pasting that hand down towards the table. Every part of that hand that touches the table, really feel it pulling in tighter, sticking in tighter, feel it being pulled and dragged in with a strong gravitational pull, pulling in towards the table, sticking down tighter, locking down tighter, sticking down tighter, locking down tighter. And as soon as you feel your hand starting to stick to the table, just gently nod your head as it sticks down tighter, locks down tighter, sticks down tighter, locks down tighter, sticks down tighter, locks down tighter, sticks down tighter, locks down tighter. Now, as you sit there with your eyes tightly closed, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then say now. When I say the word now, I want you to try and lift your hand. But you'll find the harder you try and lift your hand, the harder and tighter every one of your fingers will stick to that table, even though only half of your hand is on the table. The more you try and lift your hand, the tighter and firmer it sticks to the table. The more you try and lift your hand, the tighter and firmer it sticks to the table. Just gently nod your head. That's wonderful. As your hand sticks down tighter, locks down tighter, when I say the word now, try and lift your hand, but you'll find the harder you try and lift your hand, the harder and tighter it sticks. As on 3, sticking down tighter and tighter. 2, it's almost like something's pushing down and really firmly on your hand. The world's strongest glue, the world's strongest nail gun, the world's strongest cement, sticking down, that hand down to the table, sticking down now as it becomes numb, almost like a dead piece of meat, just stuck to that table. 3, 2, eyes tightly closed. 1, now just gently try and lift your hand, but you'll find the harder you try and lift your hand, the tighter it sticks. Okay, that's wonderful. And just allow yourself to relax down deeper.